What's happening, guys and girls? Acrinator here, and welcome to another episode of World of Warcraft Dungeon Overview. Today we'll be returning to the Auchindoun Dungeon Hub, for which we'll be going through the Auchenai Crypts. I'll be running through it with my warrior you see here, so with that being said, let's dive straight into it. As you may remember from last time, Auchindoun was once the site of a grand mausoleum where the Draenei buried their honored dead. During the early days of the original Horde, a group of orc warlocks delved into the halls underneath the hallowed site and attempted to summon a being of great power into the world. While they succeeded, the results were not as they had intended. The summoning of Murmur resulted in a massive explosion that killed almost everyone nearby and left a massive scar on what remained of Terakar Forest. Now, various factions have taken hold inside the remaining corridors, one of which is the remnants of the caretakers of the Draenei's dead, the Auchenai. Led to madness from the loss of everything they once loved, the Auchenai have been desperately trying to reclaim what was taken from them, even at the cost of those once considered allies. The Auchenai Crypts is a level 63 to 72 dungeon with level 70 heroic mode, located in the western portion of the Auchindoun Dungeon Hub. Just like before, make your way down to the ground level, and then just head west to the room called Auchenai Crypts. The physical entrance should be directly in front of you. Shirrak is a monstrosity that was brought to life by Maladar from the scattered remains of the dead. It has been tasked with watching over the forlorn souls wandering the halls, and destroy any who dare to disturb the honored dead. Shirrak has an anti-magic aura surrounding him that significantly increases casting times for those within 55 yards. Unfortunately, you can't escape the aura because the boss also pulls all players further than 50 yards within range. So if you're a caster, you're basically fucked for this fight. Maladar was at one time the leader of the Auchenai, watching over those who had passed into the warm embrace of the light. He is now the only living member to remain within Auchindoun's halls. Driven to madness from losing his people, Maladar has taken to dark magics in an attempt to bring back that which is no more. Maladar has quite a few trash mobs in the room with him, so I'd recommend clearing them out before starting the encounter. This is because the boss can cast a spell that disorients all nearby players, and it would just suck if you managed to pull everything around you by accident. The Exarch can also cast Stolen Soul, which decreases damage of a random player by 50% and summons a copy of them that will attack the party. It doesn't do massive amounts of damage, so just take it down quickly and move back onto the boss. The last major mechanic is that at 25% health, Maladar will summon Avatar of the Martyred, which will accompany him for the remainder of the fight. At this point, I'd recommend finishing off Maladar before taking out the Avatar. It is important to note that the Avatar does stick around until it is killed, so don't think that you're out of the woods yet after you've killed the boss. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, even if it was stupid short. If you did enjoy it, however, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, maybe even subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Links for my social media and whatnot are in the description below. And as for the comment question, what would you have done if you were in Maladar's situation, doing absolutely nothing wrong and having everything you once loved violently torn away from you? A bit more deep and dark question from usual, but I still wanted to throw it out there. Anyways, that's all the time I've got for today. So until next time, don't die.